Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So if you have given this CSIR net exam and if you have missed this exam by few marks, this video might make sense to you. Okay, and I'm going to talk about a lot of things in this, and there are going to be few things which you might relate to. There might be few things which might offend you, but whatever I'm going to tell you is based upon my experience and whatever I have seen in the past 4 or 5 years of following this particular exam. All right. So the most important thing which we miss out after getting the result, like once you get the result and once you are not able to qualify the exam, the first thing which comes in your mind is I have to change the strategy, or you start looking for different strategies that what are the topics which I should cover, what is the thing which I should do for the next exam, and in all these things what you forget is self analysis. Okay, and this thing is so important when you are looking for an exam like CSIR, where it's the competition is about, like, it's about all of the people, but it's also about your previous performance. I have seen many students who is stuck at a particular marks around 80 or 90 marks, and they are not able to get those extra 10 marks or extra 20 marks to qualify this exam for 3 4 attempts, and that is because they are not self analyzing their result. Okay, now, for all these things, I'll try to talk about it in detail. But before going into that, let me tell you about my situation. Okay, I'll tell you about my story so that you can relate with it a little bit. I'm not telling you to boost anything, but I'll just tell you what I have suffered or what I have gone through and how I came out of it. Okay, so back in 2017, when I gave this particular exam for the first time, 2016 December I gave for the first time, and at that time I was like I failed miserably in that exam. I went just like you guys. I went with no proper strategy. I just went with whatever I studied in my masters. I was still in my masters. Whatever I studied over there, I just went with that concept and I gave the exam, thinking of that I'll be able to crack it. And it's not like that I have not worked hard for it. I actually worked hard for it, but it was not in a proper direction, or I was not at all aware about it, because at that time there were no that much of strategy videos available. But fine, whatever I had, whatever my seniors told me, whatever I got to know from my friends, I went through with that, and I got very less marks. I got 36 marks that time, and I was not able to qualify the exam, right? Now that thing hit me, and I was like, what is going wrong with it me? Because like, I prepared well, I was confident with my concept. It was not like I don't know chemistry. That time also I was like, I was doing good in my masters, in my like home exams or in my college exams. I was doing good. Then what exactly was making difference? That was the approach. Okay, so I analyzed my result and I found that I was making more mistakes in the organic chemistry portion. I also figured out that I am doing less number of questions which are required to crack this exam. If I want to score 120 or 130 marks, I have to attempt the exam of 160 or 180 marks. Then only those negative marking will bring me to 120 or 130 marks. Okay, so that was what I understood according to whatever I had knowledge at that time, and I self-analyzed with whatever score I got. So in the part A, I was doing good, so I was happy with it. I don't have to do anything in part A. In part B, I was getting very less marks, so I found ki okay, part B is something which I have to work upon. And then part C, I did only, I guess that time I did only 18 questions, thinking of that all 18 will be correct and I'll be getting, like, it will be taking me closer to the cutoff, but that didn't happen. So that time I understood that I have to do more questions in part C. So three things I took from there: that in part A, I don't have to do anything. In part B, like, yeah, I have to, see which type of questions I have to attempt more so that I don't get negative marks. And in part C, I understood that I have to give, like, I have to attempt more questions, and also I have to reduce my negative marking. For that, I then again analyze that in which portion I'm getting less marks or in which portion I'm getting negative marks. Okay, so there I analyzed and I found that organic chemistry is something which is making the difference, which is actually causing me to reduce marks. And although I was good at organic chemistry in my college level, but I was not able to reflect that in the or in this competitive exam. So then what I did, I, for the next exam that happened in June 2017, for the next 6 months, I just kept organic chemistry aside. I only took few topics from organic chemistry which I was like I was able to score in them, like spectroscopy, pericyclic, general organic chemistry. So I took those topics and I focused more on physical chemistry and inorganic chemistry. And in 2017 June exam, I was able to qualify. I qualified CSIR net exam over there. I qualified JRF with a good rank. So what is the story? What exactly I want to tell you with all these things is that you have to self-analyze yourself. I'm not telling that I have analyzed very well. I might have made mistakes in that analysis, or I might have missed few things in my analysis, but the thing is that once you get your result, you have to analyze that. The result is there in front of you. You get very detailed result, like you get section wise marks. You also get to know how much marks you are shortage from the cutoff. You also get to know that in which portion you are making mistake, because you have your response sheet and you have your answer key. So all the things are available to you. Before going to prepare, or before starting your preparation for the next exam, for the next CSIR net exam, you have to analyze. First of all, analyze your mistakes, analyze your weak zones, work upon those, and also figure out that which are the portion where you can work hard, so that that can reflect marks in your exam. And once you do that, you will be able to, like, that will definitely show in your result. Now whatever story I told you from my, like from my own story, whatever I told you, it is not like I'm not telling you that to copy that particular strategy, okay? Because that was only applicable on me, because my situation was different. I was good at mathematics, so I was able to focus more on physical chemistry. Organic chemistry, I'm that kind of person who could not remember formula and reaction mechanism as such, and I do mistakes in those things. So that's what reflected in my result, and that's why I kept them aside. It's not like whatever I told you, it's not to copy all those things. I just told you a way that how I analyzed and how it helped me. You have to figure out your own method, okay? Because see, there are, let's say, 10,000 people preparing for it, and if let's say 2,000 qualified and 8,000 were there who are not able to qualify, so all those 8,000 are not having the same issue to, like, not able to qualify. All those 8,000 people have different issues. Because of them, they were not able to qualify the exam. So if you are among those 8,000 students, you have to understand first of all what was your issue which made you to not able to qualify, or which restricted you to qualify the exam. So self analysis nobody can do for you, okay? There cannot be anybody, like you cannot ask me to analyze your situation, or you cannot ask anyone to analyze your result and tell you what to do. But that you have to do, because you know yourself better. You know what mistakes you did, whether you gave your best or not, that you know yourself, okay? How much time you gave for preparation, how much how much questions you solved, what are the things which you did. So all these things you have to understand and analyze. So before you start your preparation for the next exam, you have to self-analyze, and this is the time where you have to sit and analyze your result. It's human nature, because once you get the result and it's not according to what you have thought, you were not able to qualify the exam. People don't even look at the result. They think that, okay, I will not look at it, because whenever I will look at it, I will feel bad. But it's not like that. You have to face it. It's the reality. You have to face it. You have to see your result. You have to analyze it, and remember that the next exam, whether you are going to crack it or not, that is there in your result itself. So if you see the result, analyze the result properly, in that, like, that is going to make the path for your next exam clear. And, like, hopefully you will be able to, if you will be able to analyze it properly, and if you work upon your weak zones, if you will work upon the things, definitely you will be able to crack the exam for the next time. So don't lose your hope, first of all, okay? Don't feel disheartened with the result. Yes, 1 or 2 days is fine. If you are feel if you were not able to qualify, if you didn't got the result according to what you have thought, it's fine to be sad for 1 or 2 days, but don't keep that sadness for long, because that is just killing up your time for the next exam. If you are truly want to qualify it, you have to analyze your own result, you have to work upon it, and then you have to go for the next one. So I just made this video because this is something which many students miss out, okay? They just like, once they are not able to qualify, they just go for the next preparation with a different strategy, or they see some video on YouTube or anywhere, and they try to implement that strategy on their own preparation. It's not going to work. Your strategy should be yours own, okay, and that will come with your analysis. There are certain things which are common, and those things we always make videos for strategies and all, so you can consider those points which are like whatever were there as a common points, but some specific points are there which only are going to be applicable on you, okay. So you have to find out those points and then you have to work upon it. So all those who are watching this, if you are not able to qualify this time, please work upon it, and I'm damn sure that when the next exam will happen, when the next CSIR net exam will happen, you will be commenting down in this video that you have qualified the exam and you have worked upon your weaknesses, you have done self analysis, and with that you have qualified the exam for this time. So hoping all the best for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, have a great day. Bye bye. Take care. Hey guys, so I teach live on Unacademy Plus platform. Here I teach for the CSIR UGC NET category, and you can follow me over here for regular classes. You can access my free classes as well as my paid classes on this particular platform. The classes which are free, you can get that under the section of special classes, whereas in order to access my paid classes, paid live classes, you have to take Unacademy Plus subscription. So do make sure that you take the Unacademy Plus subscription to access all my paid classes, which are quite organized. The whole syllabus is being completed over there and the classes are quite regular over there. So make sure that you take Unacademy Plus subscription by using my referral code, that is N_Huda. That's it for this. Thank you so much.